So hopefully you have an example to work with in your own life. And if you haven't yet closed your eyes, close them now. And take a deep breath in and out. And another deep breath in and out. And one more deep breath in, right down into the belly. And out. And then imagine yourself walking along a path. Just feel the path under your feet. Notice what it looks like. Perhaps there are certain colors to the path, or there's a feeling to it. There might be textures around you and underneath your feet. And as you're walking along the path, you're just becoming more and more relaxed. And at some point, you're going to come to an intersection. And there's an option to go left, or there's an option to go right. The option to the left is one of the ways that you might go with this particular issue that you're working with today. When you know which that is, so maybe it's stay rather than go. Maybe it's don't move in that direction rather than do move in that direction. Whatever it is for you, start to walk down that path now, the left-hand side. And as you walk down the path, just notice how this path feels, what it looks like, how light or dark it is. And notice that there's someone waiting for you along the path. And it's the future you that made the decision to go down this path. It's that future you, and she has walked along this path and lived this path, this decision. And so just sit down with her for a moment, just exactly where you find yourself along the path. And ask her, how has it been? What has it been like? What have you experienced? What does it feel like to be here? And just let her convey to you any guidance or anything she'd like to about her experience of walking down this path. Get her to tell you the pros and cons of making this decision to walk along this path. And then, when you're ready, walk back down the path. Turn back around and walk back to the intersection now. And now take the other path. Take the path on the right-hand side. And as you're walking along that path, notice the colors, the textures, how it feels, whether it's light or dark. And somewhere along this path, you'll find another future you. The future you that made the decision to walk along this path, to live the consequence of this decision. When you find her, sit down with her and then ask her, what has it been like? What have been the benefits and what's the downside? How has it felt? And just let her give you any guidance and let her share with you anything about her experience. And when she shared with you anything that she felt was important to share about her experience of living that choice, walk back down the path now to the intersection. And when you get to the intersection, consider both paths, the one to the left and the one to the right. Which is in your highest and best interest? From what you've learned, which would be the better path to take? And when you identify that path, just take the first step down that path now, just the first step. What was required in a really practical sense? What did you have to do to start moving in that direction? If there were one step you could take today to start moving down that path, what would it be? And when you identify what that step is for you, you can open your eyes and just perhaps take a note